What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl. Now, before I get started, everything that I say is for entertainment and commentary purposes for the people who gonna want to act a fool on this video. I'm telling you right now, honey, if you're not here for a good time and figuring out what's been going on around here in these streets and why people act the way they act, I'm telling you now, click away, because this is not for you, honey. But if you really are the type of person who like to understand why people maybe act the way they act, this is a video for you. And like I said, I'm your girl E, and you are right on time. So today, we are all here to talk about the shenanigans that's going down with the Pizza Meat homegoing celebration. Now, y'all know I'm pretty neutral on stuff. But for people who have a little discernment, everybody don't have this now, because some of y'all is just some plain old loose fools. I just have to let you know that. And that's why your girl is on here talking. Because there has to be a certain level of balance in the sauce. You see, it's like it has to be a certain level of balance out here in these YouTube streets, because y'all teaching these kids all kind of crazy ways wrong. And we are seeing results of that with people like our poor girl Peach. She over there going through some shit, and we gonna talk about all that. So y'all, first of all, let me say this. I am not hating on nobody. I am not a crab in a bucket. I am none of these things. I don't know if these people are referring to me, the Tracy's of the world, but let me let you know. I do have a husband that pay all of the bills, and I do have 2 vehicles that are paid off in a beautiful subdivision, okay? And we do have toys and things that keep us busy, okay? We go places, we do shit, and we enjoy things. We do real shit like boating, camping, and all of that type of shit. So to let you know, I have a whole life. I already told you I got chickens and a garden. Girl, I'm a whole woman. But I'm also a grandmother and a mother, and I was raised with women who were ladies who had morals and certain levels of decorum that is missing in these YouTube streets. And that's what I'm here to try to bring light to. So let's get down to business here. So y'all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Y'all saw Miss Tracy down there carrying on. Now, I came to Miss Tracy's defense and all of that foolishness with Peach. And I still do. Because I think children should always respect their parents, right? Even if they're not respectable. We let God handle that, right? We let the Father handle that. But, honey, Miss Tracy's husband must be a saint of some type. Let me tell y'all something. There is a certain level of awareness a woman should have when dealing with a man and her ex. Okay? It is nothing wrong with being friends with your ex and all the rest of this stuff and having a decent relationship is what I like to call it. A mutual decency for each other. Okay? But when you have a man who came to your aid in a time of need when you said y'all was having a hard time, and Peach said y'all needed some help because he came and brought some normalcy to the equation, that man is owed a certain level of respect. Okay? Now, we know Pete the Meat was a cool dude. The streets loved him. And as a result of that, that's probably why y'all didn't see much of him. Well, Peach, let her tell it. I just want to speak to the decency, right? This is why Peach is having a hard time understanding boundaries and a certain level of decency for herself. Because what we witnessed yesterday, child, honey, you could have been respectful. You could have paid your condolences. You could have did all that stuff. But them shenanigans you put on yesterday was disrespectful to your current husband. Didn't nobody have to know about how you had to fight women for this man? How this man had your mind blown, your head was wide open? We know what that means. That's not the visual you need to be putting in your husband's head. Because when you start doing that kind of stuff, and men start feeling the way, you're going to wonder what happened to your good man. See, you got to be deserving of a good man, and you got to know how to keep him. And you don't keep him by going down memory lane talking about the ratchet shit you did. Because your husband may not have known all of the ratchet shit you did. Child, honey, the people start coming out the woodwork talking about Tracy and how excited she was and how she was acting like she was the man's current. How she was down at the dang hospital fighting allegedly with his current girlfriend Kendra over this man. Girl, you got a whole husband. Why is you down here messing with Kendra in her plug? Then you say, I'ma always love that man. I loved it at him. Girl, why are you loved it at anybody who had you in the house where you couldn't eat at night so your kids could eat? You could say, I care for him because, you know, But to get on here and have a whole day love marathon of pizza meat, girl, you is out of line. You is out of order, honey. And that's why Peach is the way she is, honey. Peach is like, dude, how can you tell me about getting rid of Wood and you this man ain't never done nothing for you and you took care of him too, allegedly. You say you went got that money. You was a ride or die. And so that's why your girl E is on here talking to all these young women. Ain't nothing, you hear what I'm telling you? Nothing respectable about being in them streets doing any and anything for a man. Because as we can see with Mr. Pizza Meat and old Smooth Wood over there, them men don't give a hill of beans about them damn women. And if all you need is some stimulation in the down region, you heard what I said, because that's what this all is about, right? That's why y'all know all of the women had, you know. You got to be better than that. You got to put your kids before that. And you got to put yourself before that. You can't do that. Girl, the people on here talking, and then now they telling all the woman business. They say she was a stud. Tracy was a stud back in the day, had a whole relationship. And say that's why Peach is having a hard time, because mama transformed back to where she was and had a flashback with the girls in the casino. And I was wondering, why Tracy called that girl a stud? I thought that was mighty interesting when I was looking at the video that she kept referring to one of them as a stud. And I was like, damn, how she know what the hell? They don't call them that no more. That's old school terminology. And if you wasn't in that lifestyle, you wouldn't be currently pulling it up. Honey, they said Tracy had a flashback and went to losing her mind from the days when she used to walk that life. That's what the people are saying. Y'all need to go over there and check out Miss Loretta. Miss Loretta was around when all of the foolishness was going down, honey. She got first-hand knowledge of what went down. This ain't no stuff she heard. This some stuff she was with, honey. She know all of them. Y'all go check her out. But I'm only speaking to what I saw last night. Girl, the woman was so hyped up to be in the place. She burning people with a big ass cigar and all wrapped up with the women. I love you, and kissing out. Girl, that was a total. I was embarrassed, y'all. I was embarrassed. And I could tell Pete the Meat family seemed to be very, they have more common sense, if you know what I mean. Everybody was speaking in complete sentences. Everyone had, things to say that made sense. They knew how to use past, present, participles. They knew how to use them correctly. This woman was out here. You could tell they was tolerating the woman because they knew the type of service she put in with Pete the Meat. Okay? But it was some eyes being looked at, and it was some people looking like, girl, please. Why you got the camera in the people's face, child? And they trying to grieve. You don't even have enough awareness to know that is not appropriate. Then you saying all this stuff. You just keep talking about how much he loved it at you and you loved it at him and how much you was a ride or die and you loved him to the end, honey. Oh, Lord. I sure hope your husband understand this foolishness you put out. I sure hope your husband understand. Or maybe you may go do one of them other delete videos that you good for. Honey, you owe your daughter an apology, Tracy. Because you failed her in teaching her how to protect her heart, how to put her family first. Because as for me, let me tell y'all something. I don't have a problem with none of my exes, period. Right? But I'm not going to get on no damn internet and act like it's his day for me to celebrate when I got a whole damn man with me, taking care of me and doing for me. I have enough situational awareness to know that shit is not a good idea for my program. That's some shit you say, you know, I'm here to pay my condolences, go on about your business and let it be. You ain't acting like you a damn cheerleader for the man. Y'all still about it. Now, if I had a current man, I'd be like, who is this hoppo? Who is this woman in here being disruptive? Honey, if embarrassment was a thing, it would be that woman. Honey, that's why I put on my crownly queenly attire, because this queen talk right here, honey. And I put my goal in here so y'all can identify with me out there that's doing that low vibrational shit. To let y'all know, baby, that's some low vibrational shit y'all pumping down there. It really is. And Peach, I feel sorry for you, sister. I don't condone the shit you've been doing. But honey, those of us with discernment got a peek into the reality you could have been a part of. And for that, my sister, I apologize to you as a woman for being failed as a child. It is a sad thing to see a woman parade a man around who got on the internet just the other day and said, Peach is right, he never did nothing for her. How in the holy hell you got all this respect for a man who did not look out for your child? Okay? Somebody lying. Somebody got to be lying. Now,
but you know what? The problem is, the problem is us mothers. But I'm gonna turn this on. Let me tell y'all something. I give her mad respect because she's saying it's the daddy fault. No, it's the mama fault, the mother's fault, because we know that he had all these kids. We should have brought these kids together. We should have brought them. No. He should have. He should have. But at the end of the day, it should have been the mother.
A lot of them know each other.
No,
Listen,
they don't.
Baby, let me stop you.
He got 30
Baby, let
sons.
me
They
tell
don't
you
even
something.
know
No,
the
he
first.
Child, he ain't got 30 kids. That's just whatever. But let me tell y'all something. It is not the mother. It's not the daddy fault. Because see, a lot of us mothers put a lot of things to the side, and we should have brought our kids together for them to get along together. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, our kids gonna be. I ain't going nowhere. Our kids gonna be sisters and brothers, no matter what. You know what? So it's the parents to bring them. What you say? It's the parents to bring the kids together.
And we together because we love it.
You can't bring the
Let me
kids
tell y'all
together
something.
without-
I just want to let y'all know. When I met this lady back in Manila's days in the 80s, I was pregnant then.
Yes.
I was pregnant with my daughter
Yes, you
then.
was.
And let me tell y'all something, her son older than my daughter. But when I met this lady, she treated me with so much respect. So much respect. And Pete was living with me and stuff.
And accepted her daughter.
Yeah, you know what
And
I'm saying?
love her daughter still to this day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Peaches, you know we love you.
I already had a child. But when I got with him, I got pregnant and stuff. And I met her in the Manilas. And this lady showed me so
And
much
still
respect.
showing the love. And I always told Pete, you should have been his boy. Because she is his child. And
Yeah,
she is
my
boy.
daughter looked just like him,
She
like
should
his
have been his
twin
boy.
and stuff. And you know what?
And she know I love her. I love you, Pete.
I might, you know what? I might not never told you, but I love you.
I love you.
And I thank you because this lady treated me so good the first time she
I
met me.
always treat you good.
She treated me so good. And I love her.
I love her.
And I love
Forever.
and Yvette, if you looking at this, Yvette, I love you. I love you,
Yvette.
because you have treated me so good and stuff.
And keep shining. Keep
And
shining.
look, she from Sarasota, y'all.
They're gonna come back tomorrow. We gonna be there for each other.
And that's
We
good.
gonna hold each other up tomorrow, baby.
That's good when you have kids from a man and he got different kids from other women and you can get along with them
Yes.
and stuff. And let me tell you, no, don't say that. I love Sumatra.
Hey,
I
we
love
that
Sumatra.
man.
I love your sister.
I don't think my sister.
Let me tell you something. Like she's saying, her sister.
My sister has
Hold
never
up.
been rude. I love Peaches. I'm just telling you. I met Peaches when she got on dog. I knew Peaches because of Miss Johnny Mae.
Let me tell y'all something. You know what? P had all these kids. She can tell you. This Pete baby mama. He had all them kids, but you know what? When you have all them kids, you can't take care of all them
You
kids
can't
like
take
that.
care of them, and you have to do what you need to do. And we did what we had to do for our
But let me
children.
tell y'all something. When I made that money and he was able to look after his kids, he was
did.
able to look out for his kids. Because I was that ride or die chick,
Come on.
and I looked out for him and his kids. So no matter how y'all might feel about me today or whatever comments y'all want to say, I'm that ride or die chick, and I had
But you
Pete
can't worry
back.
about people.
What
can't
you
worry
said?
about- you can't worry about people. Keep going forward. Keep going forward and doing what you need to do for you.
That's why I love. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all might say why she keeps saying I love her. I love her. From the first day I met her,
Hey, we love each other.
and I was
We're gonna
pregnant.
keep doing what we need to do.
She never disrespected me. She never treated me no any kind of way.
Yeah,
She
well.
always showed me love and respect. Always love
And
and
watch us
respect.
tomorrow. We gotta be there for each other, baby. We love each other. We're gonna see about each other tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was a hard pill. And we're gonna swallow and keep on moving. With Jesus.
That's why I love her. Hey, when I came up, she said, "Hey, Tracy." I'm like, "Do I know you?"
Like you don't know who I am. What?
I didn't know because I haven't seen her in a long time, but she made sure. Look at her.
Whenever y'all ready then.
You want to say something about Pete? This a video. This ain't a camera. Okay, grab it. Oh, this Pete brother Milk. Do you want to say something?
I don't know what to say because I'll start crying.
Okay.
Thank you, peace. That's what we say.
I got to show them how the city came out for Pete. I got to show them. Yeah, this alive. Say what you want to say about your uncle.
Love, peace and love. Yeah. Well wishes.
Look at her. You are so pretty, Danielle. Let me tell y'all something. Come here, Danielle. I never forget the first time I met her mama. Her mama passed, but her mama had the biggest heart ever. And I never forget, one day I was walking through Riverview Terrace, her mama came to me. She said, you pregnant? You pregnant from Pete? And I'm like, yeah. She said, I'm pregnant from Not. My child and your child is gonna be cousins. Yeah. And I tell y'all, her mom had the biggest heart ever, and I loved it, her mom. I loved your mama. I loved it, her. Look how pretty she is. Yeah. Hey, yo, Cat used to be crazy about me. He wanted something creepy, didn't he? He wanted me, but I wouldn't give in to his ass. Hey, you will. Oh, please. I am married. I'm married. I've been with my husband going on 22 years. Okay. You say you ain't never gave in on me.
Pete could have been a great person and a fun person and a party goer, and his family probably loved the shit out of him. But if it was me, all he could get would be a respectful rest in peace, Mr. Pete the Meat, rest in peace. I wouldn't feel away. I wouldn't feel away because the love for my child would make me remember that this is somebody who put good times being in the street and other women before the belly of my child. And that's why I wore my queen garb today. Because as women, we got to rise up higher than getting slung by the sloth in the eggplant to help raise decent children. Or we will end up with people over there like Peach battling herself every day with not knowing what's appropriate and what ain't. You fought to the end with this man till he died. So now you setting up a legacy for Peach to do the same shit. You damn right you can't say nothing. And Peach is right too. She is you, which we had already saw. But honey, that show you put on last night was totally disgraceful. And I don't care if that man does let him come in there and have a drink and be decent. Your daughter said that you have an issue with being faithful. Your daughter said, this not no alleged. Peach said you came to her house and got down. Who you was getting down with, girl? Y'all better quit playing with God. I'm serious. I know people have their days and they come in and out, but you got to be careful what y'all putting out here for these young people to consume. And that's why we doing this video today, because I had so many comments with women in there saying, I think it's fine. It's okay. It's this and that. And it's cool. I could get that. It would be cool if this man was a decent man, took care of his kids, and came around and did for the daughter. But if he was in the street doing things wrong like Miss Tracy, they in there being Bonnie and Clyde slanging drugs. This ain't no allegedly. This is what they said. This is the type of shit that tore up our damn community. Why are we uplifting the lowest among us? Now, I'm sure he probably was different when he got older because people do change. But don't sit around here and neglect the man feelings that came in there and gave you all of his money but $3 so he could catch the damn bus and take your kids to the bus stop to make sure they got to school. This man deserves some respect. I don't care what Pete the Meat did. You could have showed your ass up there and just said, hey, how y'all doing? I'm here to pay my respect to Pete. But you doing a whole damn marathon. You in here giving blow-by-blow accountants of everything y'all did. How many women you fought? Who didn't like you? Who this baby mommy is? Girl, that was just plain out incredibly ridiculous. But you know what? That ain't my life. Because at the end of the day, girl, I could take this shit off my teeth. Right? I could take this shit off my teeth. And I could enjoy my life. But for all you young women out there, you need to decide what kind of woman you want to be. Because I'm going to tell you something. Men in the streets, they put you in categories. And if ain't nobody ever told you this before, you have to decide what category you want to be in. You want to be the wife, you want to be the whore, or you want to be the side piece. Right? Y'all all get different things and get treated a different way. Y'all all do. But don't be mad if you take on that side piece in whore role and you get stuck in there perpetually until the man dies. Okay? That was the role you chose. That was the thing. That's how you played in his life. But if you want to be the wife, if you want to be cared for or protected or somebody that a man want to hold and cherish, you need to be worthy of that. Meaning, you need to have enough sense to know what to say and not to say and when it's appropriate to say it. Y'all, that was a straight up shit show. So today, the ridiculous award goes to the senior Miss Tracy World for not respecting and having boundaries and knowing how to carry herself in public as a married woman, showing the most respect to the man who showed her the most respect. And the Patience of a Saint award goes to Mrs. Tracy's husband. Brother, you get the Patience of a Saint award because Miss Tracy showed her ass yesterday, honey. Now, and to the McIntyre family, y'all had a beautiful service. Y'all had a beautiful fish fry. The people came out. Clearly, Mr. Pete the Meat was loved. But we didn't think he wasn't because you don't get 24 children living in the same area with all the women around unless he was really loved and good at loving. Now, on that note, y'all women, if y'all have a good man, y'all make sure y'all protect that shit. Don't treat it like it ain't nothing. And don't y'all put nothing before that. Because if y'all would have been in the same damn situation, y'all would be crying wolf. Let you be a woman. Let me give you a scenario. You meet a man, he got children, and you come in there, and the wife ain't doing shit. She running the street, partying, doing whatever the hell she want to, living her life to the fullest. You come in there, you there for the school brunches, you there for the sick nights, you combing hair, you shampooing hair, you greasing scalps, you putting Vaseline on faces, you making sure they eat breakfast. And they grow up, right? You do all of this work. And then this old joker hit the dust. She dies. And then now your current husband goes online and have a whole day marathon of how much he loved her and why he loved her. Listing all of the shenanigans they did. Now, see, we have to look at things this way because we quick to say, it's okay. But we don't have enough sense to turn it around and have empathy to think about how somebody else could feel. How would you feel? Would you walk in the house all happy after watching your husband all day talk about online how much he loved some woman? How much he fought for her? How she had his mind blown. How he loved her to the day she died. And you got to see this shit when you know you was putting Vaseline on the faces while this joker was out having a good time. You know you sacrificed all your time to invest in the children that this joker laid up for. That don't sound That don't sound too honorable, does it? It's okay that they got that understanding. It's okay. Y'all have lost y'all ever-loving mind. Do I think it's great that this man is not a Hellcat? Yes, I think it is great. I think it's honorable of him. But just because a person is not from the street and don't believe in street life, because trust me, Tracy would have told the hell up if it would have been the worlds were reversed. Y'all got to have some respect. Y'all got to have some dignity. Y'all got to know what's appropriate. It's okay to say, rest in peace, Pete, and be done. But it's not okay to have an all-day marathon of how much you loved that man. And on that note, I'm out. I gotta go water my plants and feed my chickens. Oh, and make sure you do your girl a favor. If you haven't already subscribed, click the link down below and subscribe. And make sure you hit the like button because it helps me out in the algorithm.